Hi Shafiqa. Now I can see you. Good to see you, students. Huh? Tak dengar. Shafiqa cakap apa tadi?
Hi, madam.
Ya, hi. Alright. Alhamdulillah. Saya suka tengok student. Rasa dekat dengan student. Adalah. Macam aku ni ada kelas lagi dengan student ni tapi tak jumpa pun student ni kan. Risau je rasa. Student ni ada ke tak ni? Tanta dah rasa macam dah tak belajar dah rasa macam dah habis minggu 14 kan. Okay. So Alhamdulillah, I'm so happy to see you all this morning. Okay, this is our chapter 5, right? Look at what would be the outline of this particular topic. Okay, there are altogether six subtopic, right? Those yang calculation will only cover in 5.3 je. 5.3 saya nak tunjuk kat sini. Sorry, my laptop ada hold. Couldn't connect to this internet and Teams as well. Dia loading dari tadi. Cantik kalau saya boleh tunjuk dekat you. Okay, fine. Okay, 5.3 is actually the calculation part. Okay, 45.3 ada calculation. Saya akan bagi video. Dia ada dua video, ada dua part lah, right? I think about 50-40 minutes macam tu lah on the calculation. Right, so at least saya budget paling kurang pun kita dapat sampai 5.3 lah hari ni ya. Okay, so number 1, number 2, 4, 5 and 6, these are all only theoretical. Okay, so when you look at chapter 5, this is about pavement design. Okay, it is actually really closely related to your lab session. Okay, lab session yang mana yang you buat on OEL 1. So OEL 1 masih lagi fresh sebab kita baru buat minggu lepas dan 2 minggu lepas. Okay, OEL 1 kita ada satu adalah aggregate testing, which is you test on the impact and also abrasion, and another testing is you test on the bitumen, right, where you do your ring and ball test and also penetration test. So these 4 tests will be cover under this chapter 5 lah. Okay, so nanti kalau you tengok yang teori tu, some of them they actually cover 4 lab tadi, right? And also tadi saya kata chapter 6 chapter 6 akan cover OEM 3, right, on pavement defect assessment. So saya nak fokus pagi ni on 1 and 2. Alright, so these are the learning outcome. Alright, number 1 and number 2, I want the students to actually know how to differentiate between the type of road pavement. Then, once you know the type of road pavement, and we assume that after that, student will be able to select appropriate material for the road construction. So yang ini berkaitan dengan testing yang you buat jugalah. Abrasion, impact. Okay, so you tahu kalau abrasion value dia let's say 30 to 40%, then you know that this aggregate type is actually belongs to strong. Contoh lah, saya cakap contoh okay. Kata 30 hingga 40% kalau abrasion value dia strong. Then you know okay, you can use this aggregate to be part of the mixture for our road construction, right? Okay, yang ketiga, you will be able to design the types of the pavement. Itu yang saya kata saya akan bagi video nanti ya. Okay, I think I can connect from here. Tak puas rasa kalau tak boleh conteng. Kita cuba tengok Okay. Right, so you go to the introduction. Right. Okay, basically, how many type of pavement do you know that we have? Berapa pavement, jenis-jenis pavement yang ada di atas jalan? Boleh tengok. Can we have a discussion? Answer from the student. Berapa jenis?
Two type.
Two types. The first type is what?
Rigid pavement.
Rigid pavement. And another one will be flexible pavement, right? Good.
Flexible pavement.
The one that you can see on the roadside yang banyak-banyak yang ada tu adalah jenis apa?
Yang tu rigid.
Rigid.
Yeah.
Okay. Rigid, betul. Semua setuju tak? Ya kawan? Rigid pavement?
Yeah.
Setuju? Okay, tak apa. Kita tengok maksud rigid. Kalau kita nampak, the most of the pavement that you can see on the roadside is black in colour kan? Warna dia gelap. Right? Another type is where you can see it is lighter in term of the colour. Dia warna putih, macam tu. Okay, ataupun warna greyish colour. Something like that. Yang tu satu lagi jenis. So ada dua jenis. Satu gelap, satu cerah. Okay. So saya tadi yang paling banyak di atas jalan adalah yang jenis gelap tu lah, yang kita panggil jalan tar tu kan. Okay, so kita nak tengok jalan tar tu belongs to which category. Okay, so lagi kita cuba go through on the line. Okay, what is the function of the pavement? Kenapa kita provide pavement? It is actually to distribute the traffic load. Okay, of course, kita nak distribute traffic load. Okay. Number 2 is to guide the driver. Okay, guide the driver. Sebab apa? Dekat atas tu ada pavement dan juga ada shoulder. Alright. Shoulder is for specifically kita kata shoulder tu adalah untuk emergency cases where the car can stop over there, or it is also a lane where you provide for the motorcyclists or for the bicyclists. Those are actually all the rider lah. Those are the function of the shoulder. Okay, and both that would give visual perspective of the horizontal and vertical alignment of the travel path. So you tahulah lebar jalan tu, okay, the pavement itself akan kita tahu sama ada dia adalah jalan yang berbentang bengkok ke ataupun jalan yang berbukit. Okay, let me share my content from another laptop here. Sorry, I just stop for a while. Okay, saya join dari sini, boleh contohin sikit. Okay, dari sini. Boleh kan? Kena buka. Okay, this is the one. Okay, so kita dah tengok what is the function of the pavement. Okay, we go to the next one. Alright, this is types of road or pavement in Malaysia. Yang ni daripada zaman sebelum independent lagi lah, maksudnya pre-independent era. Okay, sampailah post-independent era, jenis-jenis jalan apa yang kita ada dekat Malaysia ataupun all over the world lah. Okay, number 1, the very basic is soil road, or we call as bare road, natural earth soil, where you can see dia punya layer dia di permukaan itu dia cuma hanya ada dekat bawah dia hanya ada soil saja. Okay, ada tanah saja. So this is the example of the soil road. And then you have the gravel road. Right, so beza dia, yang ni tanah, di top up dengan dekat atas tu dia put up a layer of gravel. So this is called as gravel road. Okay. Compare between these two, of course gravel road lagi kuat lah sebab dia more strong. Layering dia pun lebih banyak sebab dia ada 2 layer. Soil pun dah ada, the existing soil pun dah ada, dan juga ditambah dengan gravel, then they compact it. Okay. It is much stronger. Right? Okay, and then we have this. Ni yang kita kata tadi, kawan cakap ada 2 jenis. Satu flexible, satu rigid. Alright, so you can see here, what is the color of this? Dark in color, right? What about this? This is lighter in color. So yang banyaknya atas jalan sekarang ni adalah yang mana? Flexible ke rigid?
Flexible.
Flexible yang banyak. Okay, flexible yang banyak. Alright, so you can correct yourself. Yang banyak di atas jalan adalah jenis flexible. Okay, so lepas ni kita nak tengok what is good with flexible pavement compared to rigid pavement. Okay, if you look at the construction, how they do it, right? See here, this is on rigid pavement. Dia ada rebar. reinforcement bar. You see yang terkeluar-keluar tu, dia ada reinforcement bar. Okay. So when you talk about rigid pavement, you know that rigid pavement is actually using the same material as what you do for your building structure. Building structure kalau you masuk lab concrete, you ada bunch of concrete kan, you mix the concrete and then you put the you design for the rebar, okay, design for the link, right? So sama. Untuk rigid pavement dia menggunakan material yang sama untuk building construction, right? Okay, but for flexible pavement we are using flexible pavement ni kita panggil sebagai asphalt pavement lah. Okay, ataupun kalau you tengok kat sini dia kata sebagai asphalt concrete. So this is the difference between the two, asphalt pavement. Yang ini bahasa yang lebih mudah kita faham, kita kata concrete pavement. Okay, asphalt pavement, concrete pavement. Alright. Okay, and then we have another one, interlocking block. Interlocking block ini. Usually this interlocking block is more to provide aesthetical value, right? If you notice, this interlocking block is being built somewhere at those places where with tourist attraction. Taman, good. And then kalau tengok tempat tourist attraction, kalau you sambut Merdeka, kalau dulu-dulu kita sambut Merdeka kan, tahun COVID dia tak boleh sambut Merdeka. Kat mana kita sambut Merdeka selalunya? Kalau dekat KL tu, dekat kat mana? Dataran kan? Dia ada dataran
Merdeka.
Dataran Merdeka. And then even kalau dekat SP pun ada satu dataran tu, sebenarnya itu adalah jalan besar tapi dia guna this interlocking block. Sebab apa? Sebab dia nak provide satu macam aesthetical value. Cantik lah kalau tengoknya, dia lebih cantik, right? So dia buat interlocking block. Okay. There are actually altogether kalau you tengok di sini 5 jenis lah yang paling basic, right? But those yang lebih utama adalah bituminous and also concrete road. Okay. Bituminous. Kalau tengok nama yang dia guna pun dia ada kata bitumin di situ ya. Okay. Right, let's go to the next slide. This is bituminous road or asphalt pavement, concrete road. Okay. So this concrete road and asphalt road, you can actually see along the way when you are travelling on the fast expressway. Memang ada. Kalau dekat utara ni, yang concrete type ni di gurun. Ada satu stretch of road tu antara yang you nak exit keluar ke R&R dia, ada ni concrete road. And then dekat nak ke Klang Valley pun ada juga. Ni dekat Sungai Buloh somewhere dia ada buat concrete pavement as well. Okay. Kalau you perasan, apa beza antara dua ni? Bila you travel atas jalan tar yang hitam ni dengan jalan yang putih ni, apa beza dia? Ramai.
Concrete dia bising sikit.
Sorry Azri?
Concrete dia bising sikit.
Good. Concrete dia bising sikit. Kalau you lalu dekat situ memang it create very loud noise lah. Okay, jadi macam tak sedap telinga kan. Bukan kata you naik kereta Malaysia je, kalau you naik BMW tu you naik pun bunyi juga sama je. Walaupun rasa macam duduk dalam kedap-kedap kan. Dalam BMW ke dalam Merc ke, tapi still lalu atas jalan tu you akan dengar bunyi kasar, right? And one more thing, when you travel on the concrete road, dia lebih rasa keras, Dia tak bumping, dia tak flexible. Sebab itu dia kata di sini, bituminous road is a type of flexible pavement. Okay. Tapi kalau concrete road, dia lebih kepada rigid. Okay. Dia tak bounce back, bila rigid tu. Okay. That's why bila you lalu atas dia, dia akan bunyi bising. Okay. Comfortability dia kurang di concrete pavement compare to bila you guna bituminous road. Right? Contoh macam tilam lah, kita tidur atas tilam yang mahal, kan? Alright? So you tak akan rasa bumping tu. Okay? Tapi kalau di concrete road ni dia keras, dia lebih keras, so you akan rasa macam sangat less comfort, right, when you are actually travelling on the kind of roads lah. Okay, and then you have the interlocking block down there. Okay, then go to character of those flexible rigid. So kita nak fokus on dua ni saja. Daripada 5 tu kita tengok dua ni saja. Okay, flexible pavement is surface with bituminous or asphalt, right? Dua benda tu kita faham dia adalah benda yang sama, right? Campuran bitumen dan juga campuran aggregate, and then you have your it is also known as asphaltic concrete, right? And you have your rigid pavement. This is where you surface with Portland cement concrete. This is your PCC. Material yang sama yang you guna untuk you buat bangunan. Okay, you nak buat wall, you nak buat beam, so you guna Portland cement kan? So namanya adalah Portland cement concrete. Okay, look at the flexible pavement. Right, why it is called as flexible? Sebab dia senang untuk bend, dia boleh bend down. Okay, dia boleh deflect due to the traffic load. Okay, so kalau kata jalan tu banyak kenderaan berat, truck and all, so dia akan bend di kawasan tu. So yang sebelah tu dia akan hold the structure, right? That's why you need to have sufficient length of the pavement, and also you need to have your shoulder by the side of the road. Sebab shoulder ni memberi satu support kepada keseluruhan jalan tu. So kalau kita tengok function shoulder not only to provide emergency lane or to give special lane to the dedicated lane to the driver, to the motorcyclist, but it is also to provide to the kalau tengah-tengah dia tu bend, you ada lagi shoulder yang memegang. Ya, dia reflect kepada structural subjek dalam ni kan. Belajar structure macam tu lah dari sini. How did it show? Aisyah, can you lagi kuat dia. Aisyah pergi mana dah Aisyah? Hilang dah Aisyah. Bukan ni. Cik baik itu terkotak kami boleh dengar apa benda kat belakang tu sembang apa. Okay, then we have what? Flexible pavement, it is being distributed, the loads is being distributed through layer to the subgrade. Okay, so kalau tengok pavement dia ada demi layering lah. Paling bawah sekali ni adalah subgrade layer. So you ada subbase, you ada root base, you ada spacing material. Layer dia tebal. Okay, then atas ni barulah you ada crater, loading from the car. So banyaklah layer dia. Tapi yang paling menerima load paling banyak adalah subgrade. Subgrade is the in situ soil, in situ soil. Okay, and then what else? It is highest quality materials near the surface. So makin dekat dengan permukaan, so ni permukaan dia kan. Okay, lagi superior material you kena guna. Okay, lagi tinggi, lagi superior material you can provide. Highest quality. Okay, sebab dia come in contact with the load directly. So kena provide highest quality lah, makin dekat dengan pavement surface. Alright. Okay, how to design? Okay, you must have enough total thickness to protect the subgrade. So layer-layer yang dekat atas ni, layer A, layer B, layer C ni, subbase, road base, surfacing layer, dia kena mencukupi to protect the subgrade. Okay, and also to prevent from fatigue cracking. So these are the layer, right? Okay, look at this. This is a very top layer lah, a very top layer, where it consists of our asphalt pavement. Okay, yang ni kita bercakap tentang flexible pavement ya. Okay, so tengok layer dekat bawah. Dia ada road base, dia ada subbase, dia ada subgrade. Okay, ketiga layer dekat atas ni mesti sufficient to protect our subgrade layer. Subgrade ni adalah in situ soil. Okay, tanah yang sedia ada di tempat tu. Okay, right. For asphalt layer, here, see, there are 2 layers kat sini. Okay, ada satu wearing course, satu binder. So, macam mana nak ingat? Wear and bind. Bind tu dia gum. Dia melekatkan lah, dia become as adhesive to 2 layer. So bila dia jadi gum, dia kena ingat dia berada di bawah lah, supaya dia boleh bind the wearing course with the aggregate or with the base layer. Okay. Wearing, dia berada di atas sekali sebab tahu kita guna dia selalu. You are wearing the layer. Sebab apa kita guna? Kita jalan atas dia. Kita bawa kereta atas dia. So ingatlah, permukaan paling atas tu adalah wearing course, right? Wear here means that it would be easily tear off lah. Sebab kita tidak guna selalu kan, macam baju lah kita pakai selalu dia akan lusuh. Sama juga macam ni. So dia guna perkataan wearing course. Okay, look at this. There are tag coat and also prime coat. Okay, kalau bahasa Melayunya dia jadi pendek sikit lah bunyi ni kan. Perdana kan, kalau siapa yang pernah belajar sekolah teknik tu, ada student saya dulu dia beritahu dia semua apa ya, tapi ada kata perdana di situ, sebab prime code tu, dia tak ingat apa dia betul, tapi dia kata perdana. This is what about prime code. So what is the function between tag code and also our prime code? Okay. So if you look at the tag code, kedua-duanya ni coating yang kita guna ni adalah part of asphalt emulsion. Asphalt emulsion. So dia dalam keadaan cecair, right? So if you look at the tag code ni dia nak bagi bonding, right? Dia nak bagi bonding. Dia akan spray. Kalau you tengok layer dia tu, dia bukan spray dekat permukaan tau. Dia dekat sini. Antara wearing and also binder di sini. So dia, kita kata function dia sebagai to provide bonding, sebab dia melekatkan antara wearing course and binder course. Okay. Whereas for our what we call as prime coat here, prime coat dia dekat luar ni, antara binder dengan aggregate. Okay. So prime coat is actually to provide waterproof. Yang ini lebih kepada waterproofing, right? To avoid the surface runoff because of the due to rainfall. Macam sekarang kan musim hujan. Okay. Jadi cakap pasal hujan, dalam highway engineering, masalah paling utama pada highway engineering adalah hujan. Sebab apa kita tahu? Air ni adalah the main factor or the most powerful agent to disrupt our road. Kalau tengok, ada dah banyak-banyak jalan yang dekat Johor, dekat Kelantan, dekat Pahang, banyak yang dah rosak. Sebab kita tahu, air adalah the most powerful agent to disrupt our road surface. So dia kata di sini, kita kena prevent from the surface runoff. Air hujan kan, bila hujan turun tu ada surface runoff di permukaan, from penetrate through the base layer. So kita kena provide this code lah. Okay. Provide waterproof surface, right? And also at the same time dia juga membantu dari segi melekatkan antara binder dengan aggregate juga lah. Okay. As a bonding ataupun as an adhesion, right? Melekatkan antara dua layer tu. Okay, so that are the function, right? Okay, how is the loads being distributed? Look at this. It would use more when you have a flexible surface course, the loads would distribute over a smaller area. It relies on combination of layers for transmitting load to the subgrade, right? So kalau you tengok dia punya loading dia tu, makin turun ke bawah dia makin mengecil macam tu. Okay. Kaedah macam mana dia distribute the load? Okay. Di permukaan lebih luas, luas dia punya load transmitted. When it come to the lowest part, dia kan mengucut lah, mengecil ke bawah. Okay. Okay, so this is the subgrade layer, yang paling lowest layer tadi. Right. This is what we call as prepared road bed. It is a natural material along the horizontal alignment of the pavement. It is served as a foundation. So, di permukaan tanah bawah sekali. Right. And also, okay, you need to bear in mind, dia juga boleh, kita boleh pinjam daripada tempat lain. Okay. So, this is actually what JKR face problem, okay, with our existing soil, with our subgrade layer. Kita ada banyak expensive, bukan mahal, expand, dia boleh mengembang. Yes, ini expand, PA bukan PA, expensive soil, tanah-tanah yang mudah mengembang. Contohnya macam kita ada clay type, right? So kat Penang ni banyak kita ada marine clay di kawasan perairan ni, kita panggil sebagai marine clay. Penang ada banyak masalah this expensive soil. So JKR dia nampak masalah ni memang paling main di Malaysia lah, and even they couldn't find one common solution actually, right? So kalau kata you nak study untuk final year project, mungkin this is part of the problem that you can cater lah, you can actually propose to solve with your final year project. Okay, so untuk mengatasi masalah expensive soil, dia buat apa? JKR biasanya dia akan ambil tanah di tempat lain, they borrow from other material yang well compacted and they bring it to the site. So when this happen, it is actually take up most of the budget lah dari segi ekonomi. Okay, it is less sufficient, right? You need to have labor. Okay? Labor very extensive. Sebab apa kan you nak bawa ke tempat tu, dan you nak ratakan, you nak buat layering by layering, nak guna machineries lagi, lepas tu nak compact lagi, so macam jadi double the work lah, right? So it is less economical when you do this, right? And another thing, JKR juga dia kata, dia buat macam mana? Dia kata dia treat the subgrade to achieve certain strength properties. Treat ni, dia guna cement, dia guna lime, okay? Ataupun ada yang menggunakan geotextile. Geotextile ni is a commercial material that has been produced by maybe one of the company. Okay, dia guna geotextile tu, dia buat satu layer. Bagus, tapi dia sangat consume money. Very less economical lah dari segi duit lah, kita nak kena spend banyak duit untuk tu. Cement and lime boleh guna, cumanya cement ni dah banyak digunakan dalam construction industry. So we try to avoid from using the same material. Takut nanti akan ada kehabisan stok, for example. And also this lime pun memerlukan duit yang banyak juga lah, you nak beli kan, nak mix together with the existing subgrade soil. Okay, and one more thing, lime, cement juga dia adalah chemical. So dari segi environment, dari segi pollution tu dia kurang baik lah sebab dia chemical lah. Okay, so here JKR kata dia tengah mencari apa suitable admixture that we can use to actually do to tackle the problem of the subgrade. So nanti bolehlah student-student yang mana yang nak buat FIT tu boleh fikirkan dia nak guna apa. Ya, banyak sudah kita buat lah. Sebenarnya cara you mix tu macam mana percentage and all, adakah dia bagus ke tak, benda-benda macam tu. Kita nak idea from the those students, graduate student lah. Mungkin dia punya idea lebih bagus kan. Mana tahu one day boleh suggest dekat JKR, nak buat pakai ni. Okay. Okay, then we have a subgrade course. This is above the subgrade lah. So subgrade paling bawah sekali. This is subgrade. Dia berada di atas subgrade ni. Di atas. Consists of material of superior quality. Dia mesti lebih baik. Dia punya strength. Sekarang kita tengok CBR value. JKR kata setiap satu ni mesti melepasi minimum CBR value. California Barren Ratio value. You did this experiment in your geotechnical lab lah. Untuk subgrade dia kata dapat 10% subgrade enough. Tapi untuk subbase dia kata must have at least 30% subgrade CBR value. So kita tahulah dia kata makin tinggi dia punya strength must be much more superior. Okay. Okay, this layer can be omit kalau subgrade material tu dah terlalu baik. Kalau subgrade material tu you buat testing tiba-tiba you dapat 40% dari CBR. So dah bagus. Why should you waste your time and waste the money to go and put another layer of subbase? You can omit the layer lah. Okay, and it can also be treated. Boleh ditambah baik lah dengan apa-apa material yang ada. So proses ni kita panggil sebagai stabilization. Treating the soil to improve their engineering properties. Ini pun salah satu yang student final year project buat. Okay, treating the subbase soil. Okay. Base cost above the subbase or subgrade if the subbase cost is not used. Okay, subgrade, subbase, ataupun base cost. Ini base cost lah, base cost. Ada setengah tu dia tak guna subbase layer, so terus jadi base cost. Daripada subgrade, terus jadi base cost di atas tu. Okay, sebab yang subbase tadi kita kata optional. Consists of granular material such as crushed stone, crushed slag, crushed gravel and sand. Specification usually are higher than subbase. Okay. Material are properly stabilized with Portland cement. See, kata dia stabilize. Macam mana pun dia ada dia punya strength, minimum strength, right, for you to reach before you can actually do the construction. Okay, what about surface cost? Ini yang paling atas, permukaan paling atas. Atas kali ni lah. Ini yang tadi yang ada 2 layer tu. Atas tu ada wearing, bawah tu ada binder. Wearing layer, binder. Wearing cost, binder cost. Okay, so kita lihat sini ya. Okay, this is the upper cost of the pavement. Consists of mixture of mineral aggregates and asphalt material. So inilah layer asphaltic concrete kita lah. Should be capable to withstand high pressure, resist the abrasion force due to traffic loading. Sebab tu kita buat kita punya aggregate abrasion test tu. Okay, aggregate abrasion test. Kita nak tengok macam mana geseran antara tayar kenderaan tu dengan kita punya material yang kita guna untuk buat asphalt concrete. And then it should provide a good skid resistance value when you are driving on the surface. Okay, mesti skid resistance dia tinggi, value dia mesti tinggi, okay, untuk menghalang berlakunya gelinciran, skidding. Prevent the penetration of surface water into the underlying layer. Sebab tu kita ada tadi fine coat, kita ada tight coat. Okay, so, antaranya adalah function dia untuk as waterproof. Okay. Thickness can vary from 3 inch to more than 6 inch, depends on the expected traffic on the pavement. Ini kita design lah nanti. Kita design. Ya, ini yang dalam chapter 5.3 yang saya akan bagi video lepas ni. Ni this is the design pavement. Traffic analysis, know the present traffic. So in order for you to design, you nak design apa di 5.3 nanti, you nak design ketebalan setiap satu ni lah. Ni surfacing layer, this is base cost, this is subbase, this is subgrade. You nak design berapa ketebalan setiap satu tu. Dia bukan senang-senang boleh pergi macam buat je untuk suka, rasa macam okey dah, nampak macam dah tebal dah, no. Dia ada design. So design ni yang akan buat dia lebih configure nanti ya. In order to design, what should you know? You should know the present traffic. Berapa banyak bilangan kenderaan di atas jalan tu. Kalau you nak buat jalan tu nak last for 20 years, you need to have a prediction of 20 years time punya traffic volume. Okay, this is the traffic volume future. Yeah, dia kena tahu yang current, existing, and also future. Kalau nak untuk 20 tahun, kena predict for 20 tahun. Okay, and then you can evaluate the subgrade and construction material use. You nak guna material apa. Okay, and use the JKR standard. Right, okay, jenis flexible pavement yang ada, kita ada dense graded mixed asphalt. Right, dia ada 3 jenis asphalt saya di sini ya. Dan dia berbeza antara satu sama lain dari segi apa? Dari segi susunan batu dia ni. Tengok Kalau well graded, well, poor. Okay. Gap, kita take the depan term lah di situ. Kalau well tu dia bagus lah sebab dia mencukupi. Dia ada mixture of sufficient amount between large particle with small particle. So kalau tengok di sini, ada yang besar, ada yang sederhana, ada yang halus. Kan, nampak ni yang hitam tengah tu yang halus. Right? So they fill up. Yang mana yang halus tu dia fill up the voids between the bigger and also the intermediate size. Okay. So ni kita panggil sebagai well graded. So kalau you tengok well graded ni punya sampel, dia akan jadi very ni sebelah kiri. Dia akan jadi very dense. Sebab tu nama dia dense graded hot mix asphalt. Sebab dia well graded type. Dia campur yang jenis gradation batu yang besar, yang sederhana dan juga yang halus. So, kita nampak dia cantik juga. Yang sebelah kanan ni, dia guna jenis yang gap graded. Gap graded tu tengok. Mana gap graded? See this one? Ni ada besar dan juga terus dia pakai yang kecil. Dia tak ada in between tu. Okay, mungkin akan ada pause in between that might not be filled up. Okay, so this is what we call gap graded. So see gap graded hasil dia macam mana? Nampak ada lubang-lubang kan, ada pores in between tu. Okay, and this is a bit shiny. Sebab apa? Dia guna banyak liquid, bitumen liquid compared to dense graded. Sebab dia apa? Dia letak emulsion tu untuk bind the material. Okay, macam yang sebelah sini tak, sebelah kiri ni dah tak perlu nak guna banyak emulsion to bind them sebab they themselves, the material themselves, they can actually engage between one to another. Okay, so itu beza dia. Okay, so kalau dense graded dia menggunakan well graded aggregate, alright, a spark binder with or without modifier. Okay, kalau yang ini dia menggunakan gap graded aggregate. Okay, gap graded dia beritahu kat sini dah. Gradation that contains only a small percentage of aggregate particles in the mid-size range. Okay, dia hanya ada sikit je amount of small particles. Right? So dia ada gap di situ. Satu besar, satu kecil. Itu tak ada in between dia. Okay. And then what else here? Moderate higher spark content. Okay. Filler all combined into a finer gradation, a spark binder, typically with a modifier. So dia akan letak modifier di situ. Super pave of Marshall procedure with modifications. So Marshall ni adalah kaedah kita buat mixture kita punya sample. Okay, this is poor. Poor lagi teruk lah, hanya satu jenis, satu size saja diguna. Okay, so these are the types of flexible pavement. This is SMA and this is the dense graded. This the one in blue color tu, dia more close ini yang warna biru tu, dia close to the power curve. Lebih dekat the graph to the ni yang power curve ni lebih bagus dari segi quality. So, kalau tengok SMA tu dia makin menjauh kan. Dia keluar semua, dia makin jauh daripada power curve. So the strength will also be lower. Okay, this is the example. Alright, again. Ini yang open graded. Open graded usually use a crushed stone and also small percentage of manufactured sand. Right? So kalau you tengok di sini, they said that this result in more air voids. Ini lagi worse lah compared to SMA tadi, because there are not enough small particles to fill in the voids between the larger particles. Right? Open graded is designed to be water permeable. Dense graded SMA mix usually are not permeable. Ini kadang-kadang ada setengah dia memang purposely design untuk become more permeable, right? To allow the water to penetrate into the pavement. Mungkin kawasan yang receive more rainfall, for example, kawasan yang berdekatan dengan sungai, for example. So dia akan buat more permeable type. So bila dia prefer to go for more permeable, they would choose this open graded type lah. Okay. Okay, next one is rigid pavement. Okay, rigid pavement. We will not go into detail on rigid pavement sebab kita tak belajar on the design. Okay. They are called rigid because they are stiffer. Stiff tu dia keras, dia tak easily bend. Bila you ada load kat atas tu, dia tak mudah bend. Dia akan stay macam tu. Sebab tu bila you drive atas dia, dia kan rasa macam keras, bunyi, dia berbunyi. Even bila ni pun you rasa rideability, comfortability tu not that good. Okay. Right. Because of PCC is high in stiffness. Okay. High modulus of elasticity. Must consider strength of concrete. Boleh tengok juga. Something that is the drawback about this rigid pavement is that when you were to lay the pavement, you need to close for the traffic for 28 days. Kita tutup jalan tu untuk sebulan. So apa sebab kita nak dapatkan the strength, the compressive strength, the maximum compressive strength of the concrete. Okay? Macam you buat dekat lab lah. Kita buat testing 28 hari. So you kena tutup jalan tu 28 hari. So dia akan mengganggu the traffic lah. That is something about the disadvantage of rigid pavement. Okay, and you have the reinforce. Okay, tapi kalau tak ada reinforce, dia akan buat spacing of 10 meter. Okay, tengok di sini. Dia ada longitudinal and also transverse. Right? Dia ada longitudinal bar, transverse bar pun ada. Ada semua dia guna BRC saja. BRC tu dah memang datang dalam bentuk longitudinal and also transverse direction. Okay. Okay, di sini tengok apa yang dia bagi dekat you, ada warna hijau kat atas tu. Ni. Dan ni What is this? Alright. This is about the joint between the rebar. Okay, rebar. Okay. If you look at the layering di bawah tu sama je. Dia ada subgrade, dia ada subbase. Subbase ni pun optional. Layer dia lebih the thickness tu lebih lower compared to rigid pavement. Rigid pavement tadi ada nampak ada 3 layer kan, sekurang-kurangnya 2 layer di bawah dan 1 di atas. Tapi macam ni sekurang-kurangnya ada 1 layer kat bawah. Kalau ada subgrade layer saja pun, tak ada subbase, then lebih okay. Terus pergi pada concrete. Okay, sekurang-kurangnya ada 1 layer di bawah dah cukup dan terus boleh lay the concrete. Okay. What you should know on this concrete, okay. When in Malaysia we are facing those tropical season kan, kita ada panas, kita ada hujan, right? So this concrete might easily be expand and also shrink. So due to the process of alternately shrink and also expand, concrete tu boleh pecah, boleh senang pecah. Okay. So untuk keadaan macam ni, apa you kena buat? You kena provide satu this is the one, transverse joint ni. Kita kena provide this one. Kalau tengok dia ada gap di situ. Dia ada gap, right? Okay, antara mesh tu dia ada gap. Okay, gap ni adalah untuk allow the expansion and also the shrinkage of the aggregate. Okay, dia akan ada satu line yang halus tu. Sebenarnya dia lubang tu. Bila panas dia kembang, so tak rosak lah jalan tu. Kalau time hujan dia sejuk, dia akan shrink, so lubang tu akan nampak obvious. Tapi halus je lah the transverse joint tu. Okay, so you should know that this transverse joint is designed in order to cater the shrinkage and the expansion due to tropical season in Malaysia. Okay. Okay, this is how the load is being distributed. Kalau tadi untuk flexible pavement, dia punya load tu dia turun macam tu kan, sampai ke subgrade layer. Tapi untuk case macam ni, dia tak pergi sampai bawah. Dia tak pergi macam very deep inside. Dia akan lebih melintang, dia akan lebih horizontal direction. Dia punya distribution of load tu lah. Sebab apa? Sebab kita dah ada rebar kan, and then even our concrete tu pun sendiri dah kuat, dia punya strength. So dia punya load tu dia tak akan easily bend lah. Okay. Okay, it does not require thick surface layer seperti flexible pavement. Sebab load dia di sini, kalau tengok ni, dia tak transmit terlalu dalam macam ni, macam kita punya flexible pavement. Okay, we have a cement. What are the materials? Cement, aggregate, steel bar, and also you have the dowel bar. Right? Dowel bar is to transfer the load across the transverse joint. Okay, and this is called as a dowel bar. Okay, can we read it? Okay, there are a few types of how they join the rigid pavement. First is joint plain concrete pavement, any very basic one lah. Okay, and then you have a jointed reinforcement concrete pavement. Kalau tengok di situ, dia ada dowel bar and they put it steel mesh. Okay, beza dia lah dengan yang very basic tadi tu. Then you have continuously reinforced concrete pavement. Dia menggunakan fully steel mesh. Menggunakan steel mesh. Steel mesh tu dia datang dalam satu lembaran yang besar lah. Okay, one sheet kan, yang besar. Right. Okay, this is how they do the construction. Right. Short contraction joint. Okay, macam mana dia nak buat? Contraction joint tu? Okay. Sebab dia tengah potong jalan ni, nak dapatkan contraction joint, nak provide the small joint ni. Bila berlaku pengembangan dan pencutan tu, dia boleh bagi satu ruang lah. Okay, so dia guna mesin tu. And then we have the dowel bar. Dowel bar tu to connect between the two joint, the two slab. Slab tu dia akan datang by section. Section 1 akan gabung dengan section 2. So in between nak menggabungkan dua tu, dia akan letak this dowel bar. Right? This is the steel mesh, right? And for steel, where you put it on in place. Okay, this is the disadvantage. What is the difference between the two? Okay, kalau ada soalan keluar pun, you should know lah how to support your flexible pavement ataupun how to support your rigid pavement. Okay. Okay, kalau kita cakap tentang flexible and rigid pavement, very basic thing is that rigid pavement dia longer lasting. Okay, dia punya jangka hayat dia lebih panjang, right? Longer span, 3 times longer compared to flexible pavement. Okay, but then problem with rigid pavement, you couldn't simply upgrade. Kalau you rasa jalan tu dah tak okay, you cannot simply upgrade. Tu masalahnya. Macam flexible pavement, you can anytime upgrade kan. Macam you lalu dekat satu jalan ni, minggu ni dia korek, dia layer baru. You datang pula lagi sebulan lagi, buat lagi jalan ni. Datang lagi pula 2 bulan lagi, buat lagi jalan ni kan. Dia hanya easily dia boleh top up on top. Dia buang sikit je the layer, then you lay again, right? So this is what we call as the advantage of flexible, can easily be upgraded. Tapi rigid tak semudah tu. Susah lah, sebab you nak kena buang gitu lebar semua tu kan. You consume so much work kan. Okay. Problem lagi dengan rigid adalah dia lebih bising, noisier. Because there's less void to absorb noise. Dia tak banyak void kan. Okay. Right. Dari segi masalah flexible pavement akan banyak masalah defect. Nah, kalau macam masa tu keluar pergi dekat luar rumah ni kan, dia pergi cari, most of it they came from this flexible pavement lah, jalan tar hitam kan. Okay. So this is the difference between the two. You boleh differentiate. Right. Satu lagi saya nak kata, rigid pavement very costly in terms of short term. Dia very cost. Maksudnya bila you nak start buat construction, initial cost dia very high. Tapi long term, dia sangat economical lah. More economic dari segi long term. Sebab tak perlu banyak maintenance, tak perlu. Tapi kalau flexible pavement, masa you nak construct, you tak perlu keluar duit banyak compared to rigid. But in long term, in order to maintain the road, you need to have dari segi ekonomi dia would be very a lot lah. You need to take out the money to do the schedule maintenance, right? To do the repairing work and all. Okay. Okay. Let's just read out. Flexible versus rigid. This is the impact between the two. There's the environment, social, maintenance, construction, and also engineering. They are all actually came from the previous slide as well. Cuma dia groupkan okay, boleh baca. Okay. Construction ni dari segi contractor's capability, paving equipment. Ini lebih kepada the contractor yang nak buat the layering process. Kalau contractor tu ada million of machineries, put machineries, very well compacted punya machineries, so dia punya output, dia punya quality tu lebih much better. Okay. Alright, so this is different between the typical design. Alright, kalau tengok asphalt dia banyak layer, yang ni dia ada 2 layer je dekat bawah. Okay. One more thing is dia ada contraction joint kalau plan cement concrete ataupun rigid pavement compared to flexible pavement. Okay, now this is also again dia differentiate between layer by layer. Okay, boleh baca. Structural strength is also about the difference between the two. Okay. Deflection, they talk about more to deflection. Right, deflection for flexible pavement is within elastic limit. Deflection dia tak boleh lebih daripada tu. Right? But for rigid pavement dia dah design dengan reinforcement bar semua tu, deflection dia lebih better lah compared to flexible pavement. Rideability for flexible pavement is good but less durable to high temperature and cracking. Bilanya panas, bila hujan dia senang untuk rosak. Tapi rigid dia susah tak nak rosak. Okay, this is a little bit, sikit je sebelum kita pergi pada 5.3 dalam video tu. Structural design, in order to design the pavement, you need to know the structural layer composition and also the thickness, okay, ketebalan dia dan juga apa material kita guna untuk setiap layer. Design needs, right? This is especially for the very top layer, permukaan. You akan buat aggregate gradation, you akan buat OVC, Marshall properties. Yang ni untuk kita punya surfacing layer, right? And then you know what is the type of the mix that you use. Grade dia berapa? 60, 70, 80, 90. Ada dia punya grade. Okay. In our lab, we just did this one, aggregate gradation. We don't have the equipment for OVC and also Marshall. Marshall dulu ada tapi dah rosak. You cannot use that. So what we did for your level is up to aggregate gradation. And you buat gradation in dan juga impact test. Dan juga bitumen hari itulah ini group test. Okay, next you need to know the traffic loading. Okay, traffic loading comes from the load, tire load, axle and wheel, repetition load, traffic distribution, the vehicle speed also, right? And also you need to know the equivalent standard axle. Okay, ini nanti akan buat pengiraan dalam 5.3 to convert the load into one standard value of load. Okay. Strength characteristic of paving material and subgrade. Subgrade dia guna CBR test. Tapi untuk paving material yang top layer kita guna Marshall. Environment factor, climate condition, high and low temperature, heavy rainfall. So benda-benda ni you kena consider dalam paving design lah. This is more to environmental factor. That would actually take up a very powerful impact lah to our strength of the road. Okay, then finally you akan guna design catalog. Okay, design catalog ni nanti akan ada dalam video 5.3 macam mana you nak tengok the design catalog. Alright. Okay, so this is for 5.3. I will give you the video. Again, it's about 40 minutes macam tu. Okay, 40 minutes. You have your, maybe after this you can straight away go and look into the video 5.3, or you can just use any time within this week to do your look at the video on the 5.3. So kalau ada apa-apa masalah, kita akan discuss minggu depan. Saya akan habiskan minggu depan topik 5. Dan kita tengok macam mana kita nak buat untuk topik 6 lah nanti ya. Topik 6 lah kita akan tinggalkan di minggu yang ke-14 lah insyaAllah. Okay, ada soalan untuk 5.1 dan 5.2 dari J1J2? Tak ada berapa orang ni? 16. Any question from the students? Ada apa nak tanya? Is it okay everyone?
Okay.
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 Yeah?
Uh,
Boleh? Right. Kalau siapa yang kata ada masa internet tadi tu, you boleh dengar balik lah record video nanti ya. Saya sebabnya bukan saya tak percaya sangat pun. Nak kata tak percaya tu macam ni kan. Especially on theory. Theory student biasanya kalau nak exam tu baru dia tengok kot. Dia kata dia tengok awal tu tak ingat. So bila saya attach dengan you macam ni, at least you pinjamkan telinga you dengan saya, you boleh dengar lah perempuan oh ni baik dia guna flexible, ini baik buruk dia kalau kita guna rigid pavement kan. Oh this is how the pavement is being construct and why is it you need to go for design of the thickness. So benda-benda itulah sekurang-kurangnya saya harap sikit lah dapat pagi ni kan. Okay, boleh okay. Ya.
Madam nak tanya kalau macam kan selalu kan flexible pavement selalunya ada kerosakan kan.
Ya.
Macam pothole semua tu. Kenapa apa benda tu terjadi macam dia adakah apa pavement flexible pavement ni dia ada grade dia macam tar tu kan dia ada grade dia ke?
Okay. Alright, good. Thank you. Soalan yang baik. Okay, kenapa selalu berlakunya kerosakan? Okay. Kalau siapa yang pernah pergi travel ke Thailand tak pergi jauh lah, Thailand je. Saya pun tak ada pergi jauh sampai Hat Nhai je. Hat Nhai, mana ya? Samila, somewhere there. Kita boleh naik kereta sendiri kan. Saya pergi satu kali, saya ke sana. I don't know why, I couldn't even see any defect pun on the road. Saya tak jumpa pun jalan yang bumping, yang ada, kita tu ada patching, ada pothole kan. Ini kan kes yang lepas ni, YBKJ kena pothole tu terus JKR take action. Lepas tu banyak pula kes, ada yang seorang tu meninggal, pakcik tu kan, termasuk lubang. Tapi kan, bila kita pergi negara lain, Thailand lah, saya pergi, tak pergi mana, saya pergi Thailand je. Saya nampak very good lah dia pavement structure. Tak ada langsung lopak, tak ada langsung patching. Okay. So bila saya mendengar orang JKR ni, dia kata di Thailand dia punya authority tu very strict. And also dia punya contractor tu sangat adhere to the instruction, sangat mematuhi spesifikasi yang dia buat tu. Okay. So kita boleh fikirlah sekarang ni kat mana silap dia. Salah satunya ada curi sikit lah, kita kata. Ada curi sikit lah.
Rasuah.
Mungkin lah rasuah ke tak tahulah. Tapi kita kata dia cuba mencuri sikit kat situ. Dia tulis dalam spek, BQ spek dia kata nak guna material ni, nak guna superior material, nak guna thickness macam ni. Tapi bila dia buat on site, mungkin dia guna subcontractor, dia sub dekat siapa-siapa kan. Orang tu nak jimat, dia tak guna that kind of superior material yang being mentioned in the BQ. Itu yang jadi masalah dekat kita punya negara kita tu. The culture of the contractor or the environment tu di luar tu dia jadi macam they didn't use the superior grade of the material as what they mentioned in the BQ. That is what you can see, the main thing, right? So di sini paling penting adalah integrity. So bila student keluar, kita tak nak ada isu-isu integrity macam ni lah. Okay. Mungkin nampak macam lah tak ada apa pun, bukanlah makan rasuah ke apa kan, rasuah tu lebih banyak integrity. Macam ni dia tukar sikit je. Patutnya guna lebih mahal, dia guna lebih murah. Macam tak nampak lah sangat kan. Tapi we know what happened. Baru je minggu depan dah rosak. So you can imagine, right? So bila saya dengan orang JKR tu macam baru buka minda saya lah. Saya tanya kenapa dekat Thailand, okay, jalannya tak ada langsung saya jumpa yang rosak kan. Susah lah. Semua cantik, tak ada nak bumping-bumping, kita nak speed pun like okay. Tapi orang Thailand tak speed pun. Orang Malaysia je yang pergi Thailand yang speed. Itu pun culture juga, sama juga. Dia punya community, dia own culture pun sama. Tak macam kita di sini lah. So, saya boleh katakan di sini dari segi the implementation of the construction. How they do the construction. Okay, itu yang paling utama. Boleh, thank you. Ini tak dapat sebenarnya kalau dalam nota ni memang saya tak beritahu, tapi dah nanti tanya. Saya ceritalah. So, kita nampak kan benda tu? Sorry? Okay, anything else? Boleh
Boleh.
Okay. Okay, any other question from the rest of you? Saya tengok ada berapa orang ni? 17. 19, ada 2 orang tak datang. Okay, tak apa. Saya just download the attendance first. Saya boleh keep track from the inside juga pun. Tak apa. Okay, go and tick for attendance untuk hari ni punya kelas. Okay, saya akan bagi 5.3. Study sendirilah. Bila you ada masa study, tapi lepas ni dah boleh tengok terus. Okay, ada apa-apa boleh PM saya dalam message. Kalau tak, kita discuss minggu depan dalam kelas. Boleh ya? Okay, I think that's all for today's session. Alright, thank you so much for your time. InsyaAllah kita jumpa balik untuk lab session dan juga untuk lecture minggu depan. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Safe everyone.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you, madam.
Welcome.